Hi guys, Mary here. I'm going to do a reading for you today on Roger Stone, who was just indicted. So very exciting day yesterday. I didn't get a reading out. Yesterday was crazy, so I wasn't able to get a reading out, but let's just see what Spirit has to say about Roger Stone. My question to Spirit is, will he flip? So that's my question. Spirit, will Roger Stone flip? Okay, we have the Two of Swords. So this is his decision to make. He has a decision to make if he's going to, cooperate and I guess flip, or if he's going to hold on and, hope for a pardon from Trump. My husband said that, that's where I get most of my information from, is my husband. He said that just before he was indicted, I guess the night before, he tweeted out a photo of him with Donald Trump. So I found that interesting. Okay, so what else, Spirit? What else can you tell us about Roger Stone? Will he flip? Temperance. So he's balancing. He's kind of negotiating in his head what he's going to do. He's trying to weigh the options and trying to figure that out for himself. Okay. What else can you tell us, Spirit? What else can you tell us? What can you tell us about Roger Stone? Ooh, we have the Devil. So the Devil card is usually about attachment. It could be about addictions, addiction to people, alcohol, drugs, shopping, food, that sort of thing. So, but it could also be that he's made some devilish decisions. He has devilish type behavior. He is in bed with the devil, which would be Russia, Trump, that sort of thing. So I think that's how you could take that card. But is he going to flip? That's the question. Spirit, please show me, is Roger Stone going to flip? Will he tell them what he knows? Wow, a lot of major arcana. This is the Emperor. I feel like that's how he sees himself. It could also be Donald Trump, like he's... No, I gotta say, this is how Roger Stone sees himself, as the Emperor. He's thinking he's in charge. He's going to figure this out. He's weighing his options. He has a decision to make, right? But he's got the Devil card. He's attached to something. So that could be Donald Trump. It could be Russia. To me, I almost think he's so attached to the material. He's attached to his lifestyle, materialism, all of that. He feels like he can conduct this. He feels like he is in charge. That is the feeling that I'm getting from that card. Okay, let's do one last card, Spirit. One last card. Please tell me, is Roger Stone going to flip? What can you tell us about Roger Stone? Is he going to flip? Thank you so much. Okay, it's Three of Wands. So he's waiting for assistance, maybe from internationally, could be from Russia. This is the card waiting for a ship to come in. This could be him waiting for the pardon, so maybe he's going to try to wait it out. Wait out the pardon and not talk. But with this card, I feel like he's thinking of talking, or he's thinking about how much he can say to appear to be cooperating, but really not entirely. Kind of like Manafort did. But I think he's going to try to wait this out, or give as little information as possible. That's what I'm seeing from the cards. We have the Chariot, which is all about going forward. It's that forward motion. I think I'm going to pull one last card to clarify the Chariot. Okay. What can you tell us, Spirit? One last card. Just one last card on Roger Stone. What can you tell us? Will he flip on the president? Will he flip? Will he flip to save himself? Please show me. Thank you so much. Page of Cups. So pages can be messengers or something new, something young. You know what? I'm going to say this card means that Roger Stone has never been in this situation before. This is a new situation for him. It's a new emotion for him that he's experiencing. He's used to being in charge. He's very arrogant. He's used to getting his own way. He likes to be this guy, the Emperor. He likes to be in charge. I feel like this whole indictment is a new emotion for him. It's a brand new feeling. He is not used to not being in control. He is not used to having to wait for a pardon or having to wait to negotiate. I just feel like this is all new to him. That's what this card tells me. That's what that card tells me. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I think that from the reading, I think that he's going to hold on as long as possible. He is going to try not to flip. I feel like he's going to maybe pretend to cooperate and give a little information, but he's not going to give all that he knows. That might come later down the line. I think he's still waiting for a pardon. He thinks he's going to get one. And yeah, so that's what I got from that. Excuse me, I have a little cold, a little chest cold. Sorry about that. I'm just going to take a sip of water. Okay, so I'd like to do an energy reading for today. Is Saturday, January 26th. Okay, and this is my Colette Baron Reid's deck. I'm getting all tongue twisted. This is Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, Spirit, what can you show us for today? Jumped out. Oh. Message in a bottle. So this just jumped right out of the deck. It's message in a bottle. So there's messages coming in to you, to me, to all of us right now. If you just spend some time being in my tables, try to spend some time in quiet contemplation, meditation, reflection. There's messages coming in from your spirit guides, from your higher self, from your soul. This year of 2019 is all about letting our soul take charge, letting our soul and our higher self guide us to where we need to be. Sorry, I was just getting like a message about our soul. So our higher selves, which is our divine self, right, has a bird's eye view of our lives. And we are all living our lives. It's hard to explain, but all of our lives are happening simultaneously. So our higher selves have a bird's eye view of what our soul signed up for before coming onto this planet. And so our higher selves are always trying to guide us to a shortcut, to guide us to, if we're off our path, to guide us back on our path. So these are the messages. Be aware, pay attention. The more you start meditating every day and the more you're aware of your surroundings, really being present in the moment, that will give you the opportunity to pay attention to messages that are coming in from your higher self or your guides. Pay attention. We've got the card Deep Knowing. We keep getting this card over and over again. Spirit really wants us to know that you have a deep knowing, and all of the answers are within you, in your heart. So go within. You know, it's great to go to a reader, but really all of the answers are within you. I love to read for people, but I also like to empower people that they don't need a reader. You are your own divine master, and all of the information is within you. And I feel like Spirit is trying to let us know that this is the time. This is the time. The time is now to really go within, to work on yourself within, not external, but internal. If you're doing the work, then you're probably getting the messages. You're probably seeing the numbers and the synchronicities, and you're hearing little phrases throughout your day that direct you to where you need to be. So just pay attention. Open your heart. This is Archangel Chamuel. I feel like this is a similar reading to other readings I've done. So this is all about our heart. We're anchoring in our hearts as the new root chakra. So we're anchoring in our hearts. So you want to open up your heart chakra, and you can do that by working with a green stone, a pink stone, like a rose quartz. I have there's like a little rose quartz here on my mala. You can work with a pink stone or a green stone and place it, you know, if you're lying down, you could place it on your chest there. And you can just work on breathing in and out through your heart, sending out pink light to the earth or wherever you like. Breathing in pink light, breathing out pink light. Just opening up that heart chakra. And that's where all the answers are that you're looking for. Okay. Live your joy. When I'm in contact with the Pleiadians, they talk about this all the time. They talk about how we're not supposed to be here taking life so seriously. We take life way too seriously. I, for one, definitely do. So they're always trying to get me to live in the moment, to feel joy, because when we feel joy, that increases our vibration. And when I talk about vibration, it's all frequency. So, and it all has to do with sound, you know. So when I connect with Spirit, I'm trying to increase my frequency through gratitude, joy, things like that, the higher vibrational emotions. And Spirit is lowering their vibration to meet me halfway. So when you're in joy, you are connected to the divine. Love, joy, gratitude. Those are those three emotions that really increase your vibration. If you're feeling down, if you feel like you're in the heaviness of the third dimension, you can just watch a comedy. Find something to laugh about. Laughter really raises your vibration. So the Pleiadians, one of their messages to me constantly is just to have fun. Stop taking life so seriously. Have fun. That's what we're here for. We're here we signed up to be on this planet, to be in the physical, to feel emotions, which you need to be on this planet in order to feel all the different emotions. And yeah, they just want us to have more fun. I know that's not as deep as you would like me to go, and sometimes they're not real deep. Sometimes they're just really funny, and they make me laugh at myself. So, from Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors, we have Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. So get out in Mother Nature. Try to be barefoot in the earth if you can. I know it's snowy and cold out in most climates. Try to get outside a little bit if you can, or at least sit near a plant. And you can ground yourself with any dark stone. Black tourmaline is a good one. I feel like this is an exact replica of a reading I've already done. So I think the messages are clear for this, at least this month of January, that we need to stay in our hearts, open our hearts, and become aware and stay present in the moment. And know that you are your own divine master. Okay, and also acceptance. This is Doreen Virtue's daily guidance from the angels, and it's acceptance. Acceptance is big. I've talked to a lot of people, and you know, I've talked to a lot of people lately, and getting them to understand acceptance, it's difficult. People think they can accept things. Yeah, I've accepted. I've accepted how things are, but subconsciously they're still thinking that they can control everything. Once you learn that we can control pretty much nothing, almost nothing, we can control our response to things, our reactions, whether or not to take a step back and be the observer, take a deep breath before reacting or responding. We can control our own lives, our own little corner of the world, and you can control how you treat others, how you treat yourself, but other than that, we don't control a whole heck of a lot. So acceptance really is the answer to most things, I have found. When you work a 12-step program, that's one of the first things you learn is acceptance. And one thing that we need to accept is our shadow side. You know, we're not just all love and light all the time. That's not what spirituality is. We have to go within and see our shadow sides. See why we behave the way we do, and what we can do to make changes to stop the programs that, you know, the old belief systems that we were programmed with, and to kind of reprogram ourselves, basically. That's just taking responsibility for ourselves. You know, you can talk incessantly about how terrible your childhood was, but frankly, there comes a point where you have to deal with that stuff and then let it go. You have to do the inner work to let that stuff go, or you just remain a victim. You remain in that victim mentality. So really, it's up to us, to each one of us, to take responsibility and do that inner work. That's really what is being shown to me, that if you're doing the inner work, these times that can seem chaotic will be very chaotic for people who aren't waking up, basically, who are staying asleep, who aren't doing the inner work, who are just looking externally for all the answers. For the people who are doing the work, the light workers, the way showers, things will be much easier. It's all about living in the moment, living in joy, staying grateful, and being responsible for yourself and your own actions. Okay, and this is the last card I pulled. It's Colette Baron-Reid's Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It says small steps and asking for help. So you may feel like you're trying to manifest something and you feel like you're not making headway, or you're not getting there fast enough. Just know that you are taking the steps. As long as you're taking a few baby steps towards what you want to manifest, the universe will help you along. Don't forget that it's okay to ask for help. You can't do everything yourself. I can't do everything myself. We all need to ask for help. And I know a lot of people feel like asking for help is somehow shows that you're not strong enough or you're not capable enough. Believe me, sometimes asking for help can be more of a courageous thing to do than trying to do everything yourself, if that makes sense. I'm reminded of a phrase from Obama that says, perfection is the enemy of good. I think that's what he said. Perfection is the enemy of good. So try not to be perfect. You don't have to do everything yourself. Just put one foot forward, you know, even if it's just a baby step towards what you want to manifest, and know that as you do that action, the universe will see that and will help you to move forward toward what you want to manifest. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Let's see. I have one other deck that I hardly ever use, and I'm being guided to use it, so I'm going to give it, I don't even know the name of this deck. It's kind of old. I found it on Amazon. I don't use it that much anymore, but Spirit wants me to pull from this deck, so our last card. Thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. Thank you for guiding us today. Please show me. Strength. So you have strength, you have inner strength. And we're going to need our strength to get through some of the chaotic times that are coming. The Pleiadians are here to help us. They've been on the planet for quite some time, helping humanity. They are our cousins, so to speak, if you can think of it that way. And they are benevolent beings here to help. But there will be some chaotic times ahead. And you need to draw on your own strength, your own courage, and your faith. So, yeah. It will seem really chaotic to you if you haven't been doing the inner work, if you haven't been connecting with your soul and your soul's purpose. You know, we're all going through the awakening, the ascension at different, we're all at different stages of our journey. No stage is better than another. We're all just at different stages. So I think if you're doing the inner work, it's going to be great. Everything's going to be fine. If you are looking externally for approval, if you're looking externally to feel good about yourself, it's going to be difficult. So that's my message today. I hope it makes sense to you. If you like these videos, please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope that you guys have a great weekend. Get out there in nature if you can. All right. Thanks so much. Take care.